Adolf Hitler, the notorious leader of Nazi Germany, is a figure whose psychological profile has been the subject of intense scrutiny and debate for decades. His actions and the catastrophic impact he had on the world have led many to question what kind of mental state could drive such behavior. He is often debated as being either a narcissist or a psychopath. So what's the difference? Understanding these terms is crucial to unraveling the complexities of his mind. A narcissist craves attention, believes they're extremely important, and lacks empathy. They often have an inflated sense of their own significance and a deep need for excessive admiration. This can lead to manipulative behavior and a lack of regard for others' feelings. On the other hand, a psychopath has no guilt, no remorse, and can act cruelly without hesitation. Psychopaths are characterized by persistent antisocial behavior, impaired empathy and remorse, and bold, disinhibited and egotistical traits. They can be charming and manipulative, often leading double lives. Hitler? He showed traits of both. His grandiose sense of self-importance and his ruthless, remorseless actions suggest a blend of narcissistic and psychopathic tendencies. Born in Austria in 1889, Hitler had a tough childhood. His father was strict and often abusive, while his mother was overprotective. This tumultuous upbringing may have contributed to his later psychological issues. He dreamt of being an artist but was rejected by art schools twice. This rejection was a significant blow to his ego and may have fueled his later resentment and anger. After World War I, he joined a small political group that he transformed into the Nazi Party. His ability to captivate and manipulate audiences with his speeches was a key factor in his rise to power. A charismatic speaker, he used propaganda to gain support by blaming Jews, communists, and others for Germany's woes, promising a return to greatness. His speeches were filled with grandiose visions and promises, which resonated with a population desperate for change. In 1933, he seized control of Germany, started World War II, and orchestrated the Holocaust, causing the deaths of millions. His actions during this period were marked by extreme cruelty and a complete lack of empathy for his victims. Psychologically, Hitler believed he was a genius destined to save Germany. This belief in his own greatness was a hallmark of his narcissism. He saw himself as the only one capable of restoring Germany to its former glory. He had zero empathy and was obsessed with eliminating anyone he deemed unworthy, particularly Jews. His anti-Semitic views were extreme and led to the systematic persecution and extermination of millions. This extreme behavior points to him being both narcissistic and psychopathic. His actions were driven by a combination of a grandiose sense of self and a complete lack of remorse or guilt. Some argue that Hitler was influenced by Friedrich Nietzsche's philosophy. Nietzsche's ideas about the will to power and the Übermensch, or Superman, were about striving for strength and overcoming challenges. Nietzsche spoke about the will to power and the Übermensch, or Superman, concepts about striving for strength and overcoming challenges. These ideas were meant to inspire individuals to rise above mediocrity and achieve greatness. But Hitler twisted these ideas to justify his racist and violent policies. He used Nietzsche's philosophy as a tool to rationalize his own extreme ideologies and actions. It's important to note that Nietzsche was actually against anti-Semitism and nationalism. His writings were often misinterpreted and misused by those who sought to promote their own agendas. Unfortunately, Nietzsche's sister, who supported the Nazis, manipulated his writings to align with their ideology. This manipulation further distorted Nietzsche's original ideas and contributed to their misuse by the Nazi regime. In summary, Hitler was a dangerous leader with a cruel and selfish personality. His blend of narcissistic and psychopathic traits made him capable of committing atrocities on an unprecedented scale. His actions and twisted ideologies led to immense suffering and destruction. The impact of his rule is still felt today, serving as a grim reminder of the dangers of unchecked power and extreme ideologies. While some of his ideas were falsely linked to Nietzsche's philosophy, it's clear that Nietzsche would not have supported Hitler's actions. The philosopher's true intentions were far removed from the perverse interpretations used by the Nazis. Hitler's life is a stark reminder of the perils of unchecked power and extreme ideologies. It underscores the importance of vigilance and the need to challenge and resist such dangerous mindsets before they can take root and cause widespread harm.